Yo, what's your boy AJ? I'm here with Rage.
Nope.
We just tapped in. We're tapping in. We're about to break down this Pistons Raptors game. Crazy game. Tap in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. You're now tuned in to Hoops World.
Hoops World.
James.
Right here, the king is like, hey, guess what? I'm still the king.
I hit the streets just to get a bag. I pack, he got toe tagged. I punched the nigga for shorty. I'm John Woo with the 40. You not gang, no the homie. Don't bro me, no, you don't know me. Gang shit, members only. You wasn't there, I was lonely. You wasn't there, I was lonely. Dog nights, blicky on me. I was just stacking my commas up. Head down, trying to run it up. These niggas be
So this game, bro, like when I hit you and I was going like, yo, I'm about to watch the Raptors Pistons game. I was like, I didn't expect this game to be a banger like this. I was like, this game's actually a banger. But
It was right down to the wire.
yeah, this first quarter, man, 22-22. Early on, man, they both shot. It was just like this. The Pistons and Raptors were shooting bad from three. Both teams early in the first quarter, they shot 17% from three. Jaden Ivey in the first quarter did a great job going downhill, attacking. You know, he had 5 assists in that first quarter. The playmaking was good for Jaden Ivey, but again, his inconsistencies are just a struggle sometimes. Bagley, man, Marvin Bagley, first game. Were you expecting this from Marvin Bagley tonight, bro? Like,
He came off the bench to his first
Yeah.
game back since what, January 2nd?
yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
that's what a game.
yeah. He was just like, bro, he was getting some good looks in the paint. In that first quarter, it's like they had no answer for him in that first. Wiseman and Bagley in that first quarter, the Raptors really had no answer because just the size of the Pistons was just overwhelming the Raptors. Siakam was being aggressive. He was being aggressive in that first quarter. He had 13 points. He was just using his size to get position on guys, getting buckets early on. So
There was no one
he-
that could really guard Siakam anyways. That whole game.
in that first quarter, then you get to the second quarter. Pistons, like I said, the Pistons kind of had control of this game, which is the funny part. And you know, the Raptors are on a win streak right now. But the Pistons had control of this game in that second quarter. Bagley and Wiseman were just getting positioning. They were just getting offensive rebounds. I remember at halftime, the boards battle was the Raptors were getting killed on the boards, absolutely murdered on the boards in that second quarter. And then at halftime, it's 44-44. Bagley had 13 and 13. Siakam had 18 points. And then we get to the third quarter, man. This the Pistons again, they come out blazing. Jaden Ivey in a fast break. They just pushed the pace in this third quarter. Again, they had control of most of the third, but then at the end of the third, Raptors go on an 11-2 run to take the lead, 71-70 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter comes, and again, let me stop in that third quarter because we got to shout out Siakam for that ankle breaker. That ankle, yo,
Sports
that,
Center.
that ankle breaker, bro. He really just like I wasn't expecting that, bro. He made him touch earth, like what's his name, Livers on the
Yep.
Pistons. He made him touch earth in that. Was that was the third quarter, right? I'm pretty sure it was the third.
Yeah,
quarter.
it was the third.
Yeah, he made him touch earth. I was like, no way. And we gotta shout out Jakob Poeltl because I know Raptors fans are gonna be mad at this, but Jakob Poeltl was getting dunked on bad in this game, like bad. Like he's like I said, his production has been great, and I'm sure Raptors fans love him having him on the team. But he got dunked on twice really bad tonight. But hey, I mean, this is the Raptors' identity. They're a defensive locked-in team. They're not afraid to be dunked on, or they're not afraid of that. But what was I in the fourth quarter? So the fourth quarter comes, Raptors go on this run, and this lineup. I want you to talk about this, Rage. This lineup: Precious Achiuwa, Scotty Barnes, Boucher, Doughton Jr., and OG. Man, this lineup got the Raptors they just locked in, and the Pistons couldn't get anything. And this is, I think, kind of sparked the run in this lineup. Talk about that lineup, bro. Like, because they went on a little run. They were just defensively locked in that fourth quarter. It kind of gave the Raptors a momentum in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they were without Siakam, they were able to like move freely. They were able to distribute. Scotty Barnes was getting aggressive. He didn't have a great night, but he played well in the third, especially when he was able to just push and do what he wanted. That was good. You were able to get some open look threes, and the problem with the Pistons is every look they were getting wasn't going in, or it wasn't a good look at all, and they didn't really have anybody.
Yeah. So we get to that tied game, 86-86 with 2 minutes left. Gary Trent hits a big three with 2:36 left, man. Really big three by Gary Trent. Then it's 89-86, 91-90 with 11 seconds left. Bagley, man. I think it was I'm sorry, they were down 3. Pascal got fouled. He made 2 foul shots in the fourth quarter. It was 93-90. And then I think Bagley had the Pistons ran a play because they were running a play to get a 3 off, and the inbound play got in, and I think Bogey got it, and Bogey tried to like step back, but whoever was guarding him locked up. This is the thing about the Raptors. They're going to lock up when they have to. He locked up, and then they passed it to Bagley. And there was a possession where I think Bagley tried to shoot, but Scotty Barnes made the smart move. This is where good coaching comes in. The smart move to foul Bagley before he can get into his shot, because I think Bagley was trying to take a 3. And I'm like, oh, man, what the – like, why are you trying to – but anyway, so they foul him, and then the smart play was just foul him because they're down 3. I think Bagley makes 1, and then I think he misses the second. I'm pretty sure he missed the second.
Yeah, I think he was like 3 for 7 from the line overall.
I don't know if he missed it on purpose or
that wasn't a miss on purpose. He just
missed. All right, because he missed it on purpose. All right, so he missed that. Pascal got the rebound, and it's the game over. But
he sinks the 2 free throws, and it's game over.
Yeah, but talk to me, man. Talk to me about, from the Pistons' point of view. Put yourself in a Pistons fan point of view and say, like, what can you take from this game, and going forward, like, are you like, how are you feeling, basically, if you're a Pistons fan?
So now it makes you think, like, without Jalen Duren, right? Yeah. This team without Jalen Duren, you just got to think of it from like the front court standpoint. If this front court can continue to improve with Jalen Duren, James Wiseman, and Isaiah Stewart, it's going to be some problems. And Marvin Bagley, another front court option. So it's like, if this group can continue to develop, they're going to be scary.
The Pistons, I'm really big on their size, bro, because it's like they got so much. You got Duren, and they got so much length. And then if you think about the draft, if they're able to get Wemby or Brandon Miller and add those guys to the front court, oh my God, this Pistons team is gonna be just, come on, bro. Like the rebounding, the shooting, the size. You get Cade. They just got so much size and length at every position. It's gonna be crazy.
And what I was gonna say was the length of them was bothering the Raptors, and they were able to get good contests. They were able to get rebounds. They were dominating on the offensive rebounds early, and they were able to get easy contests. Easy contests, and it was rebounds, because it wasn't like they had Hamidou Diallo was one person I wanted to mention. He was getting boards. And it was just an overall good thing to see in terms of their standpoint, because you had everyone that was locked in and actually going for the rebound off of missed opportunities. And obviously, like, if you're boxing out and you have a bunch of 6'10", you got a 7-foot guy on there, you're gonna be able to get the rebound as long as you're boxing out.
Facts. But good breakdown, bro. So now we're going to the Raptors' point of view, man. If you're a Raptors fan, you're extending this game winning streak. What is it? 5 games now? 4 games? 5 games?
4.
You're on the high. You're trying to get into that 8. If you're a Raptors fan, I guess you're trying to get into that play-in, or trying to get into that 8-7 seed by the end of the season. You think about Pascal Siakam going into his own, and then you got the addition of Jakob Poeltl, his production has been great. You know, his rebounding, his block, his rim protection. You know, we've seen he's not afraid to get dunked on, but that's what you need. You need guys like that that are just going to play defensively. It's just what I love about the Raptors is that their team is just so. It's like, even though the Pistons had control of this game, it's like the Raptors were just like waiting for that moment. And then at that moment, they can make a quick flash and just lock in defensively.
And the Raptors were never really out of it anyways. Like, it never got, I don't think it ever got over double digits. And the thing was, you have Siakam, you have a bunch of other viable scoring options that were eventually going to beat Detroit, and especially because there's a lot of points, especially with a young team like Detroit. You're gonna slow down offensively, especially with Jaden Ivey not having a great night, him being young, and him running the offense without Cade. There's gonna be a lot of points where the offense slows up, and they're gonna be able to capitalize off of that, because the Pistons defense also isn't that good this year. I mean, they were trying, but I mean, you know, Pascal Siakam is gonna get his.
Yeah,
You know,
Pascal's
Boucher's
gonna
gonna
get
get
his.
his.
Yeah.
Pachulia's gonna get his.
Yeah, as long as the Raptors keep this up, like I said, defensively, they can stand with the best of them, in my opinion. And like I
It's
said,
just
they
a
keep
matter of taking good shots and make
Yeah.
sure you get the good buckets, because if you're the Raptors and you aren't that great of a 3-point shooting team, there's no point of forcing up because that's been their problem, is because they take
they
shots
struggle to
that aren't.
score. It's like they struggle to score. There's possessions in the game. There's multiples that, like I said, the Pistons were outscoring them on the boards. They have problems sometimes with scoring. You know, that's the issue, bro.
Yeah.
Again, thank you guys for checking in, man. This is we'll be back. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Again, Raptors extend their win streak, beating the Pistons. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's your boy AJ. I'm a Rage. Peace out.